Hi. Hello, everyone. Today we have a very serious topic on the cookie_cool stream. And that's, it's the Scott Adams memorial stream. That's right. It's not just that we have Evil Mario Tuesday every Tuesday, and a famous chud happened to die on a Tuesday. That's not it at all. Here at the cookie_cool broadcast, we really care about people and about office workers. We really care about Dilbert. And I just think that's the sort of thing that I think all of us need to relate to. All of us need to strive to tell human stories like Mr. Adams did. All of us need to strive to make a failed burrito brand. All of us, I don't know where this bit is going. I have been doing so much. I've been so busy since the start of my semester, and I will continue to be so busy. Which has been a wonderful combination with my own personal being in a slump, depression, existence lately. Basically, I'm at my peak performance, is what I'm telling you. And dancing on top of an annoying dead man is a frankly genius stroke, a stroke of genius. I've been stroking it like a genius, and there's nothing else to say. Let's play Super Mario. Uh, yeah, Super Mario. I don't really like the Pixel Bowser. I think he looks kind of disturbing. The load times on this game are also really long for a game that kind of sucks, low key. I think I have a lot of nostalgia for 3D World, so I was able to forgive that game its flaws, but this one is really sort of rough. I don't know what else to say. Oh, anyway, I guess I had opened it. Mario went down an inky pipe, by the way. It's sort of an inky in the bend machine situation here. So of course Mario, he can emerge from the ground. He can look. Impressive ability. Mario's never been able to do that before. His eyes are actually just plastic painted on, but now you can see he's blinking. This is because of his new and improved ability to see. He finally has the vision to see these trees, which are cat trees. Everything's a cat, unlike Dill Dog from Dilbert, who, if you can believe it. No, sorry, it's Dogbert. Fuck, it's Dogbert, not Dill Dog. Fuck. Dogbert from Dogbert. No, Dilbo Baggins. You can tell I'm in a great position right now. You can tell my brain is working overtime uh, to deliver the greatest content possible to the masses. Hope Mario isn't too quiet. I'm wondering if he is. I worry about his health and well-being. I worry that he isn't being loved enough. Oh, I mean, I guess he is evil. Anyway, to continue my thought about the actual game, which is running really well. Uh, thanks, Elgato. Uh, I don't like that everything's cats. I think it's disturbing. Like there are artifacts of Mario, regular Mario, like the classic skull, the classic Bowser's large footprint, the red plumber himself. But then you look and you like, oh wait, the sign is cat sign. The trees, well, those are cat trees. The flowers, no, those are paw flowers. The bushes are cat. The fucking like rock formations are cat. The whole thing is incredibly, I don't want to say perverse because it doesn't register as fetishistic. It just kind of, it feels deeply uncreative, deeply un Mario even. Mario's a creative guy. Mario explores many colorful locales. And here he is in Catland, where everything's a cat. And that really is all there is to it. That's really is all that they thought to do in this game. What if we made it Cat World? What if 3D Land box art was real? Super Tanuki skin, move over. It's time for Mario's Super Cat skin adventure. Really, really just not that good art direction wise, in my opinion. I mean, this whole game is kind of like a Sonic Frontiers like. Ignore that it came out years before Sonic Frontiers. Uh, don't quote me on that. Oh fuck, it's Bowser! And he's mad. He loves Dilbert, and he's upset that he'll never get any more Dilbert material published officially. Yeah, anyway, this is a great cinematic, and by great I mean not very good, moment, you know? Really, really good. Awesome stuff. Bowser destroys the block because he's angry at Super Mario. Maybe once the rain particle effect is off, the game will run normal. But that would be my own personal hope. I like that there are rage blocks back there that you just can't destroy. Bowser literally won't attack them. I had played the beginning of this game on my girlfriend's Switch, and I was really disappointed. Like, I just kept going back there trying to get him to do fire, but only specifically like his Fire Blast mouth attack has the juice to knock the bricks in. Not his like regular fireballs, which are, you know, I guess impotent in some ways. Can't get it up. Unlike the lighthouses, which are erect right now. Erected to ward off the darkness. Uh-oh. Bowser's evil. Actually, no, I guess in the fiction, because I couldn't come up with a gift to make. I couldn't come up with a thing to do for stream. So I decided to just play this. But I had Maddie make a GIF for stream like I usually do. And her idea was that Mario is evil because in this game, Bowser is having a dance party with all of the cats and they're happy. And Mario is stealing all their disco balls and that's what makes him evil. And Bowser even brought a cake. You can see that if I like just flash the GIF at you by turning off the what's it called? Game capture. You can see, look, he's got happy thumbs up dog, he got the cake. And it's, anyway, Mario's fucking this up. But personally, I think I had a different interpretation, which is more that like, isn't Bowser doing blackface? Isn't that offensive? Like, the amount of times they've had Bowser just be black, and it's like, uh-oh, black equals evil. Really makes me question Nintendo sometimes. Like, they did that in Color Splash too. And I understand that's like a paint thing, but it just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't read well to me. And Bowser Jr. is ashamed that his father is doing blackface and it's gonna get canceled on Twitter.com. Much like Justin Trudeau, new male wife of Katy Perry, was it? Is that topical? The stream's gonna age like milk. Gonna become a fine cheese is what I mean. Oh, anyway, I love that they reused that animation. It doesn't make this shit look low effort at all. Mario's been swayed by 3 whole text boxes. Bowser Jr.'s here. He's green. No help from him. I don't want him around. And you can play a shitty Mario Galaxy-like mode, where someone shoots starbits, and by shoots starbits, I mean is Bowser Jr. And we're just gonna see how far we can get, which is probably not that far. Man, this is incredibly choppy capture. I hope it's as awesome for you all to watch as it is for me to watch. Play? I just hope you're all having as wonderful as a time as I am. You're all as burnt out. You know, you can look at the cat conch door and just feel deeply uncomfortable. Why are its eyes so much hollower than before? It's like they've gouged them out and slotted two polished sapphires in. Is that normal? Are they supposed to feel nothing? The whole ordeal of it is just kind of uncomfortable. It only runs at 30 FPS usually, I think? What do you mean it's always looked like shit? I feel like it's running especially bad right now. I guess I can check, like, the capture device if I want to see. Like, it just isn't... It just looks really bad. I don't know. This game is awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you think so, babe. But I have the distinct advantage of having already played through the first 3 islands 100%, which I feel like is probably what I'll just end up doing again. Because, I don't know, I'm not willing to be challenged particularly at the moment. But this is really cool, right? Because Super Mario can run and you see he can jump also. And so that's sort of like his thing that he does in the game. Look at that, skillful play. And did you know you can actually escape from the side? No, you can't. Why did I think you could do that? Oh, fuck, you can! Yeah, that's right. I'm the number one. Mario number one, as the kids say. What Mario says when he wants to be. Mario number one! Unzips pants. Yeah, that's a good, yeah, good one. You know, honestly, I think I've said this on stream before, but I'm really disappointed by the pissing Mario video. I don't think it's funny at all. I think the guy is way too loud. I think it's very much like loud equals funny humor, you know? Just cause you've like poorly drawn Mario peeing, there's no artistry, okay? I could do it better, and in fact, in the past I've tried to do it better, but I was too troubled by my lack of artistic abilities, and I couldn't do Mario pissing justice. I just couldn't do it, and so I gave up. I hope that gives you all an idea of my personal mental state in general and how I approach the artistic process. I'm sorry, why is Mario so slick? He was polished and shining. Is that because he was in the water? That looks terrible. Can we see that again? Oh yeah, they just make him so reflective once he gets out of the water. He just is smooth as a baby's ass. That's... yeah, that's frightening. Smooth as a plastic toy. Much like Cursed Woody, when he sings his Cursed Woody song. And he says, "Shut up, Buzz, I'll kill you. Shut up, Slink, I'm gonna kill you." I had been reminded of that song by a friend on the Discord server the other day. And so I was thinking I would try to find, you know, by the same guy, like an evil cursed Mario song. But then I went and I found the video, and I remembered that that guy was just using like crazy AI slop clips, and that's his thing. And I decided I wasn't gonna do that. I didn't want to platform that guy. So again, I'll reiterate, now the bit is that this is a Scott Adams memorial stream. And that Mario is sort of representing Dilbert here. It's like transubstantiation, like in Catholicism. The Mario becomes Dilbert in your stomach, much like the bread and wine become flesh and blood. I think is the idea. Anyway, I don't really know. I blasted the Fury blocks. Did you know every single island, without fail, has a shrine where you have to wait for Bowser to appear in the right spot and have him blast the Fury blocks? Yes, that's as fun as it sounds. What do you mean there's just a shrine over there? Oh no, that's a shard. That's a shart. A token, perhaps? I don't know what they're supposed to be called in this game. Yeah, that's on Fortress Island. Fortress Island. Are you sure the game's supposed to run this bad, Maddie? I feel like it's running like really bad. Is it because I'm upscaling it? Like, not upscaling, like AI upscaling, but you know, like, but wouldn't that just fuck with the resolution? Does that actually, like, take enough computational power that it eats it? Like, that's... I hate that. Here are the real cats. Which, again, I'm not sure how they feel living in cat worlds. I'm sure how Mario feels. He seems to have no reaction to just being absolutely nuzzled in cute dog heaven. He certainly doesn't seem to care. I think if I were these cats, though, I'd be really scared that the whole world was shaped in my image. I feel like that's a sort of nightmare. I imagine if all the trees had, like, human ears on them. You know? Imagine if every creature, from the humble squirrel to the mighty ant, had just a human face. Like the Fly movie level production value. Human face. Am I recording the actual game capture? Yeah, I am. I'm using OBS to get the game capture window. I thought that's what you were supposed to do. Have I been misinformed? Okay. Yeah, that's probably why it looks so terrible. Is there a way you're supposed to do it? Is there like a user's manual I should have read? Oh, here's a fun thing. You can pick up the cat and it hates you. Then when you throw it, it's forgotten the strife and returns to you with love. Deep reference about the cycle of abuse. You can even actually kill the dog. Because Mario's evil. Yeah, that's right. That guy died. Oh, no, that guy's actually okay. That guy actually is okay. And watch their brothers and sisters and siblings. They nuzzle me all the same. They know not of death. Go into camera options. Oh, okay. Right. That would make sense. This is good that I'm learning this before I like have a sponsored stream on Switch and make the game look like shit. Oh. Is this... Let me see if this is gonna work. I don't know if this is working. Yeah, okay, computer. Thanks for that. Y'all can enjoy the Mario ASMR. The ASMR Mario while I unpick this. Come on, Elgato. No, don't look at me! That was really funny. That was a good one. Cookie_cool jump scare. Yeah, it's not showing up at all. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Okay. Well, it was a fun journey where we learned nothing. I'll be happy to return to, what's it, who's it, game capture mode. Continue the tradition of my streams being only the highest quality. Oh, Hope I didn't wait too long and cause Bowsner to show up. I think he's on a timer in this game. Can't remember. Do the cats love Mario because they think he's like their like mother or father? You know, is that why? Because they hate Mario when he's in his regular form. Which implies like he has like cat pheromones. Like the suit not only grants him like the powers of a cat, but also kind of makes him smell like stinky and cat-like. Is this confirmed? Do we know how Cat Mario is supposed to smell? I mean, isn't that like a thing in like what's it called? Super Mario 64, you know, Mario canonically breaks open the coins to eat air out of them. They're hollow, and the coins have air in them. That's true, by the way. You can look that up. So is it like a similar thing with this game? It's like a similar thing with this game's Mario. He canonically, you know, kind of smells like stinky and poopy as like a little cat guy. Yeah, it's true. Nintendo, the developers like to explain the in-game mechanics. You know, they like to have good reasons for the things they do. I think it's only fair, you know, that they would have such standards. In the humble case of Super Mario's 3D Wrath. What am I talking about? Super Mario. Super. What, are the cats evil? Did the cats become evil? Yeah, they became evil. That's why does Bowser make the cats evil? Why is he turning the freaking frogs gay? Oh, I did full screen the application. You're probably not supposed to do that. I know that makes it run worse. I just didn't want to have to resize my source as much and like recrop the Elgato. This is a pure laziness issue, I assume. Which, yeah, that would happen. And I love how quickly Bowser just gets bored and walks away. I think that's one of the greatest parts of this game. Like, he's furious. He's so piping mad. Oh, he's not that mad. He's gonna take a little nappy. Well, a little nappy time, you know? Much like Dilbert, you know? Gets frustrated with his work, but he always comes back. You know? It's more than a paycheck to him. The Dilbert. You know? If Dilbert is elected president, office jobs will be hunted. The full screen makes it lag. Yeah, okay, you know what? Hold on. Another midstream edit. Let's get that fixed. Let's unfull screen it. He's also tired. He's sad as it's true. Mario's stealing all the disco balls. I did relay to them your genius story earlier. I hope you know. I was faithful to your vision. Always vision. I'm really curious about what's going on with my labels, because I have one called Switch Crop 2. Or sorry, no, Switch Crop, right? Which is supposedly, you know, cropping it for the Nintendo Switch, but then I look at it and it's like, nope, that's wrong. That's not cropped properly. So I don't know why that happened. I don't know how I managed, like, I need a second one. I'm making Switch Crop 2 is why I'm saying that. Oh, ever wonder which crops are the Switch crops, huh? Ever wonder if they can make Nintendo corn, Nintendo beans, Nintendo rice? Any of these hitting? Is this how Nintendo can make a comeback with older audiences by becoming a successful food brand? By selling a Mario flavored corn? Mario Street Corn? That's his newest game, by the way. Almost as good as Mario's Cement Factory. Anyway, that looks passable. Let's see if it runs any better. I'd love to say I'm feeling an immediate difference, and I think I am. This game just runs so bad that it doesn't even feel significant. like wow, we went from bad to okay. What a fantastic improvement. I am feeling really seen by this, and I'm glad to see that, you know, this being Sunshine's spiritual successor to some degree, they brought back kind of the worst mechanic from that game, chasing a shitty guy around who like makes fun of you. Oh, I just threw a cat at him. That was actually kind of sick as fuck. I was gonna keep making fun of the game, but that's really good. Yeah, the game just does that. And isn't that beautiful? Isn't that pure? I've collected 5 cat shines. When the beast awakens, so shall I. That was the fact for last stream, which I do apologize for that being like a week ago. I didn't mean to skip 2 streams, it's just that I did do that. Life is busy, I don't know what to tell you. The creator of a popular comic with bad political beliefs doesn't die every day. Doesn't die every week, you know? You can only make so much hay out of that one. It's a challenge, truly. Yeah, I agree. It is a challenge. You know, it takes a lot of work to make bad internet streams. It's not as effortless as you might think. And you know, I don't know. Life's bad. Let's not think about it. Anyway, Cage is here now. One of my favorite things about this game is that you can walk literally 3 steps away from an island and come back and it's completely changed. Like, you were just supposed to know that the islands would completely change when you left them, and actually the game is designed for you to leave the islands and come back, and there will be new obstacles for no reason. Also, I don't like the fur texture on a plant. I hadn't realized that because the piranha plants were smaller. I hate that. That's yucky. Little Shop of Horrors has nothing on this. Honestly, can I complain about Little Shop of Horrors for a second? Cute enough movie, good enough musical, whatever. But very few horrors. I'm gonna say it, only 1 horror. For a little shop, you could do a lot better. Like, I understand your limitations. I understand the shop is little, but like, only 1 horror? You could fit 2 or 3 in there. Genuinely a failure on the part of the writers. You do. You have to take advantage of Scott Adams's death when you can. You know, when Evil Mario dies, Bowser will have his own stream celebrating Evil Mario dying, making fun of all the disco balls he stole, all the magic keys he stole. Hold on a minute. Simmer down, Gigabell. I'm getting a key. I'm retrieving a key right now, Gigabell. Wait a goddamn second. You're not the most important person in the world. I love that the lighthouse gets regooped every time too. Like, I don't understand why that keeps happening or how that keeps happening. Kind of feels like a paranormal sort of thing. Doors opening and shutting without you being able to register. Things moving in the night, bumping and clumping in the night. Yeah, the Mario's flag. I don't know why it's springy. That feels kind of... You know, I'm gonna say it, I think that's the most, like, fucked up art direction thing so far. The cat stuff just makes me slightly uncomfortable. But that really gets in my ick spot. That really makes my tummy uneasy. Oh, okay. Back to Mario. No more water. No more water. This time we're going to Boomerang City. That's the name of the level. Don't look at the name of the level. And you know, much like the humble boomerang, Dilbert was able to come back and have a hold on many generations, including my own. My lovely girlfriend Madeline. She grew up with a copy of Dilbert in her hand, came out of the womb with a copy of Dilbert, and that's the kind of admirable stuff that is really valued in our culture and society. That's true, I am. Gen Z's trying to cancel the ocean? Oh, that's right. And you could cancel me about it. I don't even care. You could cancel me for destroying the entire ocean. I hate that Bowser gives you a random power-up when you get 100 coins. Not because I, like, really care about it, like its integrity as a mechanic, but more that I just kind of didn't understand when it was happening or why it was happening. So I just thought power-ups were appearing for no reason, and I kind of got, like, worried I was having early cognitive decline. Like I was just getting dementia on the fly. The Mario-entia. The Mario dimension. Oh, much like Scott Adams. Rest in poop. Well known to have had his own cognitive decline right after finishing Dilbert. I'm sorry, now this has gotten me on the topic of Garfield Eats, which I don't know how much Jim Davis approved of. I know they like got him to do a commercial for it. I think I'm sure he understands now that it was like a completely stupid venture. And I don't think Jim Davis has done anything abhorrently bad to my knowledge. This is not like a burn on him. More just like, you know, what a society we live in. All your favorite Bunnies page characters have been reduced to nothing more than shitty products. Garfield eats, it's true. He eats his favorite foods, pizza and coffee. Garfield's favorite foods. The intergagement on that app they had, the augmented reality games, those were spine tingling, bone chilling. The sort of thing that could get your toes to curl, wake you up in the morning. Much like Garfield's coffee. Oh my god, Gigabell, nobody cares. Abby's getting a shine. Oh, Bowser. Bowser. Thank you, Bowser. Just really fantastic stuff, basically, is happening in the world of the funny pages. I'm wondering actually, because I was making fun of to Maddie this morning, the fact that Bowser's HP goes down a little bit every time you collect a shine. But do y'all think if I collect every shine in the area, I'll be able to get past him without fighting him? Like he'll just have a heart attack and die on the spot without the help of the Gigabell? Do you think that's possible? I think that's kind of an intriguing idea. I hope it is. Or maybe, I mean, that might just reduce the fight to being a single hit, which also I think would be equally funny. I just like watched the whole ass cutscene of Mario becoming Mega Goku. And then immediately he doinks Bowser once, dealing a single heart point, a single hit point. And then it ends. Okay. Well, good luck at work, honey. I love you a lot. I hope your work shift is okay. And to the rest of you watching live, don't tune out yet. We've got fireworks at this funeral. Mario funeral. Wait, please, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard to get up this fucking shitty bounce pad. This is what happens when they take away my baby gloves. They took away my cat power up and I'm ruined now. Fake game. Can't even fucking hit these guys because of the snapback on my controller. Can't even hit these guys because of the snapback hat I'm wearing. Oh, truly content has never been better. I've never been more content with my content. That's for sure. Oh, and the dogs are back, and you see, when they see Boomerang, they're afraid. Naturally. As anyone would be. Oh, the hitbox on that was awesome. Bowser? Jr.? Oh, cat shine acquired. Simple as pie. Easy as schmeezy. And there's just a free shine there for having a cat power up, which is not a part of this island. It's just kind of like that. So that's cool? Question mark. You know, maybe it's like historically inaccurate of me to make a complaint out of this, but Mario's outfit here, the Boomerang Bro outfit in general, is very evocative of the blue shell from New Super Mario Bros. 1 in a way that disturbs me, I guess. Like, it kind of feels like stolen valor, I guess is my thought. I really like the blue shell. Not using it, I was very bad at using it, but that was kind of the appeal, you know? It was a high-skilled power-up that required a certain je ne sais quoi of play, a certain willingness to learn the ropes, to go with the flow. I think it was sort of like the... Many gaming critics have compared it to playing something like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. It was sort of the trick gamers way of navigating the Mario universe, and they axed it like that. Thankfully keeping the mini mushroom. We all love the mini mushroom. Not all of NSMB's contributions to history have been forgotten, but a good number of them have, and I do think that's a shame. Because the boomerang mushroom flower, it's not a mushroom. It's not a fucking mushroom. I think kind of sucks, if I'm being honest. I think it's just a lazy thing to have another projectile. If I'm being honest, it doesn't really spark joy. As Mary Curie once said. No, that's the radiation woman. Who was the woman who did the... Mary Kondo? Yeah. Gigabell, it's not fucking about you, dude. This day is about honoring Dildog, Dogbert, and the other characters, of which I'm sure there are some in Dilbert. It's just not about you. Okay, the evil cats are here. I have to figure out, no, I think it's literally just by the exit, the next star is. Oh, which is fine. I can get there. Ow, what the fuck? Was it not? Am I thinking of a different level? I guess I am. Oh no, there it is. It's down on the ground, but then of course it leads back up to the top, you see. Is sort of the gimmick, if you will, as the French have been putting it. Dude, what do you mean the tube of the lighthouse is sealed off? What the fuck? Dude, I'm a fake gamer. Oh. Okay, there we go. Got it, got it. A cool 20 seconds. A cool 19.999 seconds on that run. But anyway, Bausner has again been banished from this land. Once again. Actually, no, they didn't play a cutscene of him being burned just then, so perhaps there's like a threshold. You know, you can only lower his HP so much. You can't really skip the boss fights. I suppose if next time he appears, he vanishes shamefully. We can assume that's the cause. Anyway. Mario is currently bouncing on it until then. And boy, does he love the way it feels. Ow. You can't just do that to people. Fuck, yes, good. Spectacular even. Give me back my baby bell. Cheese reference? But no, it's a very good power-up, and I do want its help in retrieving the key, which I think I might have already passed, because these levels are so empty. Actually, no, I need to leave first. I don't think I left to reload it into having the key. So let me just like dive until there we go. It's officially I've left the area. And look, there's the key. It's here. It's spawned in now. And look, there's bullets now. Did you know? They installed bullet bills in the half second I was gone. Such industrious little kitties they are. But I guess if the whole world is cats, isn't this kind of like... Do you think they could be like tumorous growth? Like some failed biological experiment has caused the entire Earth to be one... Huh? Boomerang? How do I go into photo mode? How do I... Oh, well, there's the key. I just don't understand why boomerang? The Dill boomerang? Is that what are they trying to tell us something? Is this Scott's message from the grave? Scott Cawthorn, perhaps? The Scots team up for one final bid at power, and then the US of A? Anyway. He acquired. Ignore the boomerang. I'll continue my other thought. Do you think like it's like a biological experiment and that's why all the creatures have cat ears? They like leaked evil cat radiation? And now it's like an infection that shapes everything into its image? Kind of like an SCP? A super Camario? Biological experiment? SCP? Do y'all think that? Anyway. We have one more bell? Sorry, one more island in this area to complete. Fort Claptrap, famously named for the beloved Borderlands character of the same accolades. Just incredible stuff, really. To go get the obligatory getting blown up star that you get for getting blown up by Bowser. Mario is plastic. Mario is the Minecraft plastic texture pack, which I actually do quite like. It is a cute texture pack. Better than the realistic Minecraft, better than the, what is it, Aether's Ascendance one? realistic Minecraft. The one that popular MMOs used in his first Minecraft video ever. Remember when that guy went to prison, then got out of prison? What a character. What an absolute character. Okay, no, so that time it did hurt Bowser. Hold on. Maybe we could kill him if we just waited for him to come before we collected a star. Oh, but that would be so annoying. And I think he comes like every 10 minutes or something. That would take a really long time. Oh. It's like a Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, do not come moment. Telling Bowser, do not come. God, what spineless fools. Current immigration enforcement, Gestapo, is the result of their own cowardice. Just as much as the cruelty of the ruling regime. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get political there. We're not political here. God Adams just has an important message from Beyond the Grave that if Joe Biden did get elected, which, you know, we don't know if he did. I didn't just make any reference. We don't know if he did get elected in 2020. No one knows who was president in 2020. And who was elected to serve the next 4 years consecutively. But what we do know is that the Dilburrito is a healthy burrito food snack flavor thing. I'm sorry, I kind of hate this jump. Mario's getting whacked in the head by this shitty platform, and it is upsetting me. And these guys are fuzzy. You know, maybe the reason why they committed to making everything fuzzy. I'm sorry, that guy just... Did that guy's fucking like fluff load in as he got closer? That looked terrible. This is almost as graphically impressive as Pokemon 9. Red and purple. But anyway, I guess I should continue my actual thought. Do you think the reason why they made everything like hairy, like a cat, is so that like they wouldn't have to contend with the fact that like the plasticky smooth textures of the original game kind of were unnerving and weird? Do you think that was part of the motivating factor, or was that just like an out of the blue art direction choice? Because I really hope there was something else motivating it. The ratio of like hair textured things to not hair textured things in this game is probably like 1 to 3, like for every, actually no, probably 1 to 2 even, because it's like I think 1/3. So it's like for every one part there's 2 other parts that are not hair textured. This is Avi's remembering how ratios work stream. Remembering how ratios work. Your comment gets more likes than the original post, pretty clearly. That's how ratios work. Oh, I remember when I had to have that explained to me. I was never on Twitter. I was such a sweet summer child. Sweet summer high schooler. Had my friends had to explain to me what a ratio was. Those were the day. Everything was just as bad as it is now, but I was younger. And isn't that all? Isn't that all just like the past that we remember, the past that we want to remember? And because Bowser's gonna show up, I'm gonna wait to collect this. I'm gonna give him a real spooky scare. He's not gonna be ready for this one. What's that little beeping sound? Bam, bam. What is that? Did somebody plant a time bomb on Mario? Oh fuck, Bowser's here. No, the Gigabell! It's not about you, Gigabell. Stop awakening. Nobody cares. Okay? Nintendo's never published a game called Gigabell's Awakening, okay? They published Link's Awakening, and this is Bowser's Fury, okay? If it was about your awakening, they would tell you. Come on, man. Don't hog the spotlight. Oh, fuck, if we had been more careful about when we were collecting shines, I bet we totally could have killed him. Just by doing this. Oh, that would have been so funny. That would have been really good. If I had the extended time, I'm sure I would. But you know. I've got work to do after this. I'm sure you all have important jobs. Whatever it is that you do with your time. Whether it be Super Mario evil, or Super Mario good, or Super Mario true neutral. Gooper Mario. Oh. Anyone else ever take issue with the D&D alignment chart? I think one time someone asked me like my thoughts on the D&D alignment chart, and I kind of just like, I think I came off too much like an old like Twitter user. I think I was like, and it's kind of fucked up that some races are just evil. I just think that's like kind of a weird archaic writing decision, and you know, it seems like a real reductionist view of morality in general. I think it really reflects a lot of the biases of Gygax, and those who wrote it. Just kind of incredibly bioessentialist stuff there. And I think he genuinely was like upset at how hard I went, how mad I was about D&D alignments. He was like, damn, Gen Z is trying to cancel D&D alignments. And the truth is, D&D alignments had already been canceled, bucko. That was already happening. Just play Pathfinder 2nd edition. Or 1st edition. I'm not as familiar with it though, so I wouldn't recommend it. Pathfinder? I'm pretty sure I already know where the path is, thanks. Pathfinder? I hardly know her. Okay, now we go back and look, they gooped it up again. They re-gooped it. Just the second I was away, they re-gooped it. And now it's Cat Magic Koopas. Isn't that awesome? Comment down below if you love Cat Magic Koopas. If you love cat girls. Yeah, cat girls are out of style. Nobody likes cat girls anymore. The market's all Cat Magic Koopas now. No one likes cat girls anymore. They all like Dilbert. Everybody's absolutely stroking one out for Dilbert right now. The newest sex machines at CES, they don't have any options for buxom babes. It's just Dilbert all the way down. I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess we fight Bausner? Are there any other like secrets to be found? We can't really go back over there. First Step Island. Lake Lapcat. I don't know. I guess we have to wait for the beast to awaken now, everyone. What a fun mechanic that is. I love that Bowser is furious. That makes it really fun to explore the world. I love watching a cutscene every 10 minutes and also needing that cutscene to happen at specific moments in gameplay. Really cool stuff. Mario, of course, doing his ritual prayer to the Gigabell, his classic ritual prayer. He must prostrate himself before the bell and say it 3 times. Okay, Gigabell, we need you. You mind, what do you mean it teleports me back, dude? Sorry, you can't be that close. No, no touching the merchandise. No touching the pincurchin dice. Holy fuck, he got super. That effect looked really good and not like they were just resizing a model and putting flashing on the screen. Wow. And look at that. Look at wow, Bowser has such a mighty health bar. What a serious battle is about to occur. Anyway. Oh, okay. You just put me in the goo, I guess. I went in the goo. You know, I think part of the reason why they had to keep the geometry of the levels so simple and the whole world so flat and basic is to have these giant battles work. But I honestly don't think they're as cool as the developers thought they were or thought they would be. They feel really underwhelming, and the whole thing looks like kind of incredibly dinky when you're large. The scale is kind of the only thing that lends it. Oh, and of course, there's a double rainbow. That's a cat, by the way. Sorry, not to interrupt myself, but we did just get a double cat rainbow all the way across the sky.
Yeah. Double rainbow all across the sky.
I don't really remember that video. You know the video where the guy says that thing. Pretty funny. Epic reference, cookie_cool. You're the funniest to ever do it. Here's your badge of funny. When I die, they'll have a memorial stream for me. And they'll reference all of my works. And they'll say, wow. Why did it look like that? Oh, it was a really funny effect. Bowser Jr., don't have more to say. Mario's pissed off. Mario has no tolerance for your shit right now. I mean, honestly, I will give Bowser's Fury this. I think this is the most like done with someone's shit Mario has ever looked in any canonical Mario game recently. I don't think we've really had a disinterested Mario in a while. He's always a little mad, you know, about whatever's happening or like having a good time jumping around with his friends. He's never really just kind of fed up, and I do appreciate that. I do think that's pretty cool. Anyway, I guess that's the end of the stream. Just about. I mean, I don't know. Sit here until 5, say nothing, do nothing. Hopefully that was watchable. I promise I'll have a real Evil Mario game next week and a real stream this Saturday. I wanna. I don't know. I don't want to say get back into things because I was never really properly out of things, but I want to do better. And who knows if I'll actually be able to reach any reasonable margin of quality. But you know, motivation's a bitch. I'll do my darndest. You'll stay safe. Don't end up like Scott. Have a good one. Goodbye.